Virgo and Taurus. So we've got a little bit of a difference today. As you can see, these are the questions up on here, and I'm going to let it's not called. I'm going to say Siri just so it doesn't ask me, but I'm going to ask for a number between 1 and 6, and then that depends on what it is that I do for your readings. Okay, so we are going to be looking at Virgo and Taurus. You can find all timestamps provided to you below in order to be able to see the Taurus reading. Okay, if you are a Virgo, you can watch this as a Life Path 9. So if you're a Life Path 9, you can watch Virgo readings. Okay, so please make sure you smash that like button, Virgo. Try and get these videos up as much as we can. So, okay, so Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 6.
Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 1.
It's 1. So it's the love life.
You speak Japanese?
A little.
Well, you might be a cunning linguist, but I'm a master debater.
So let's see what is going on. So these are not going to be for weeklies. These are normally what I do over on Patreon. But let's just have a general overview very quickly. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, of what is going on in Virgo's love life, please. So you got the 6 of Pentacles, Virgo. You have got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so there might be some difficulty around finances, and this could be affecting your relationship. Okay, so if you are in a commitment and you are in a relationship, one of you may be struggling financially. That might lead to a few, I wouldn't say arguments at the moment, but I would definitely say that money is an issue, definitely between relationships. Okay, the person seems to be like losing quite a lot, feel like I'm at a loss, like I'm trying to support you and blah, 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 but I just feel like I'm losing. Like, it's okay, I can support you, but, you know, what you're losing. So the person seems to be losing, I don't know, losing interest in the relationship, losing finances, maybe losing money, struggling slightly here. Let's see. Virgo's love life. What is going on with Virgo's love life? So you could be dealing with a Leo, or you are a Leo and you've got Virgo in your chart. But yeah, there is a strong commitment here, but there is also a strong commitment to work as well, where this is a working relationship, as I've got so far. Okay, but what it is struggling with finances. Okay. So money seems to be a possible issue here. Now, if any of you are on the timeline of like they're with their karmic ex, that's up to you, okay? But I'm not seeing it here, so I don't want to make it about that. Let's see. So for Virgo's love life. So for your love life, it's very draining, very tiring. There could be a mental illness here. This could be illness and like tablets, medication, so on and so forth here. Doctors, hospitals, feeling very drained, very tired. This is loads of energy, okay? Like feeling very, strong, and this is feeling very weak. So it's kind of like that. My day to day, I feel strong, and then the next day, I just feel like I've got no energy at all. Then I've got loads of energy, then no energy, then loads of energy, then no. There could be a Libra maybe, but like this is yes, this is no, this is yes, this is no, this is yes, this is no. So someone could be feeling very negative at this moment, thinking, oh God, everything is going wrong. Like, why is everything going so wrong? And you're like, well, it's all right. It's like, it'll turn around at some point. You've just got to you just got to keep going. You're just having a bit of an unlucky time of it at the moment, but eventually things will turn around for you. So just be positive, try to think on the bright side. And that's possibly what I can hear as a communication going on between, I don't know, anybody really. If there's a relationship partner here is what I can kind of hear going on between partners. So Virgo's love life, what is going on with Virgo's love life? So you got Libra, there's the 2 energy, what I told you about, positive, negative, positive, negative. So it definitely does seem like there's this energy of like staying, going, leaving, coming back. I've done your weekly reading just a moment ago over on Patreon. So if you want to dive deeper and these messages are really not relating to you, then you're going to need your whole weekly message there. But as a general overview at the moment, for you guys that just like the readings on YouTube, I can only really pick up this energy of like feeling very drained and very tired, feeling like I'm losing like a battle, like a losing battle of illness, like cancer maybe, but like I just feel like I'm trying to fight a losing battle. This might also be or Laura or Lucy or Lucifer, a Capricorn, or Linda or Liz, or anybody's got L in the name or the name Lee. But like this is like karmic energy of like not karmic justice. No, it doesn't mean anything. Actual justice, okay, doesn't mean that I'm waiting for someone to have harm done to them because they broke my heart or they had a go at me. That's not possible. Someone stole something from me. There isn't karmic justice. There's only actual justice in life, okay? So it means that if you've been proven guilty, then there you go. There's a guilty energy here of like innocent before actually proven guilty. I need the proof first before I can say that you're guilty of it, okay? Now that's either accusing someone, true or false, accusing someone, okay? Or, because it can be accusations, okay? Like I've only got my information from a tarot reader but not actually seen it with my own eyes, okay? Very important to make sure that people have got that first, okay? Then you've got this energy of like, okay, my intuition is telling me something isn't right. Okay, I seem to be like losing like grips of my family and so on and so forth. And like I might be having to go to actual court, and I don't know whether I'm going to, I'm hearing a few messages. One, I don't know if I'm going to live. Two, I don't know if I'm going to win this, but then, or Edwin. But then I'm also hearing another message that was there. I don't know if I'm going, if it's true or not. Like I was hearing a message from the other person. I don't know if I can see you anymore. Like if I can do this anymore. That's it. That was it. That was what I heard as a message. I don't know if I can actually see you anymore. Now, I don't know if there is a third party, and I'm hearing that from one of you. Of like, I don't know if I can see you anymore. Okay. Now, if you're watching and you are seeing someone and stuff like that, and it's going well, it's going well. But as a message, I don't know where it's coming from. I can just hear it as one. I don't know if I can see you anymore. Okay. Now, there is an energy here going on around mental illness or physical illness, because this is bed rest, and I can't seem to like get enough rest, sleep, tired, very like it can be over ADHD or bipolar, because this is spending a lot of energy, okay, a lot of time and a lot of energy. It's taking a lot of effort. Now, if someone isn't really making too much effort, but they're always tired, it's a mental illness, okay. Because that would be fatigue, like extremely fatigued, Four of Swords in reverse, okay? And I'm working, but I'm extremely fatigued. I'm tired, overworked, underpaid, blah, 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 so on and so forth, really struggling, can't seem to find clarity at the moment, blah, blah, blah. I'm having to work like extra hours and so on and so forth and put more hours in. This can be like 12-hour shift, girl. That is in one of my, what I did for my intro and some of it, 12-hour shift, girl. Can't wait to get back to bed here. So that'll be people that work for hospitals, doctors, nurses, all that sort of stuff here. 12-hour shifts, looking after elderly residents, elderly patients, father or mother, you know, Alzheimer's, all of that kind of stuff being here. Someone here is also just generally very forgetful, like, oh shit, I forgot, like it slipped my memory, I completely and utterly forgot. Like it could be early signs of dementia, or it can just be someone that's just very late all the time, like, oh god, I'm extremely late now, I'm getting wound up, and this sounds so ADD. Sorry, Virgo, but it does. It's like, because I have ADHD, and it sounds so much like that, like, oh my god, everything's going wrong, and it's like, what's going wrong now? It's like, oh, I don't know, I can't seem to, like, I've got so much work to catch up on, and you're like, oh, just calm down a little bit, you know, it's fine. And you're like, no, and you're like, oh, well, maybe when I start to look at it and I calm down a little bit. People with ADD can get like very much in their head, like time is like for me with ADD, right, I can have like just a few tasks to do, but for me it seems impossible to complete just a few small tasks in such a long time. Like time is completely irrelevant to me. If I oversleep because of fatigue, I get up at say 12, I'm then set for the day where I'm like, oh gee, I haven't got anything done. I've got to go shopping and I've got to get this done and I've got some reading, and I'm like, right? And it feels like that. It feels like this very like I'm overtired and I'm trying to catch up, and now I'm worried that I haven't done enough work, and that I'm trying my best to put as much work in as I can, but nothing seems to be working, and now I'm getting stressed out in my head, and like I'm just like, oh. Like, it doesn't seem to be going in someone's favour. But someone here is all right. Someone here is actually all right. You got upright, 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 and these two downright, right? So you could have like a downright rude energy. You could have just feeling very down, one of you, okay? And the other one feels good, and the other one feels slightly down, depressed, maybe, overworked, finding it difficult. So that's what we've got for your love life at the moment. These are just different readings. If you want full readings all clarified, you will need Patreon. So, Alexa, give me a different number between 1 and 6.
This might answer your question. Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 4.
4. So what we've got for 4 for you? We've not moved on. We're still doing Virgo. Number 4. What happens next, Virgo? So what happens next with Virgo? What happens next with Virgo? So you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there is this energy here of cutting out clients, losing people. Okay, these can be people that are like losing work, losing money, losing clients, like lack of interest. Again, it can be your partner or yourself here. Feeling very standoffish against like someone that's trying to speak to you. Okay, it could be a mother or a father, because this would be a child and my children, and I don't get to see my kids or children, and there are now boundaries between me and my children, or now me and this person. Okay, and now don't forget, I didn't clarify your actual cards that you had there, but I have done a full spread on Patreon, Virgo. All clarified and everything. Let's see, Virgo, for what happens next for Virgo. Oh, so you see, there is money worries, there is money struggles, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the 6 again now. So there is this support energy, but like I really do seem as if like I'm just cutting everybody off. I don't have time to dilly-dally about. I've got to try and earn some more money. I haven't got time for friends. I haven't really got time in order to go and see anybody. I must continue on to work, and I'm not, really not speaking to any friends or family or anything like that. I feel like an only child that I'm in on this on my own. How am I going to accomplish getting some more cash and some more money? Okay, on the bread line, this is on the line, on the bread line. I draw a line in the sand from Sandy. Let's see, Andy, Andrew, Amber, Abigail. Anybody's got A in their name? Abbott. Let's see. What happens next for Virgo? So Sagittarius, this calmed energy of like not knowing whether someone's going to flip out or not here. Oh dear, Queen of Swords in reverse. So there is this very cutting energy of a mother and a child energy here. Might be between an ex-husband and a wife, possible. Someone really, really, really could be having a problem with their siblings as such here. Like it might be where their siblings are really digging their nose into someone else's business and relationship. Like 10 of Pentacles can be a relationship, but it can be like, okay, I don't like who you're with in a partnership or relationship, and I'm going to make it my business to make it your, like I'm making it my business even though it isn't. Like it's none of your business, okay? I don't even know why you're here. Can be like that, like this Queen of Swords in reverse could do anything here, say anything very nasty, like very nasty to someone. Now, like I said, that can be a friend, a lover, a mother, whoever, can even be their mother, or Trevor, or Tracy, or Treacle, or Tanya, or Tatiana, or Tyler. I don't know. Someone here is going to say something very nasty, okay, because their temper is getting the best of them here. This is where they're trying to be quiet, but they do not like being cut out and being told no. This person does not like being ignored. They do not like being told no either. You would not be able to get a word in. If this person believes in something, they will say it and they will tell it to your face. And if it doesn't go in their way and you respond in a manner that this person doesn't agree with, they will disagree with you. This is Taurus, Sagittarius, or Life Path 5. Not saying it's them. Okay, you pick who in your life that you have a problem, that has a problem with you, that you are always what do you call it, with conflict with, that you have a north and south energy, of bipolar energy right here, like just always fighting with one another. Okay, whoever that is, this is going to go down. Okay, this energy here of this child may be ignoring someone. Because they're being ignored, this mother or this parent here is more than likely going to say something very outlandish to this child that's going to make it worse, not any better energy. Now, if that's your love life, be very careful around here of what you say here, because, like I said, this is a conversation. I'm trying to talk to you, okay, but you're not listening. But the reason why I don't listen is because every time I try to tell you, you don't listen. Well, neither do you. Yeah, well, I'm trying to tell you that you don't. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you you don't either. Okay, so if I don't listen and you don't listen, let's not even bother talking at all. Okay, I'm trying to tell you how I feel. I'm also trying to ask you not to do something. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't keep telling me what to do. I don't like being told, neither do I. Okay, then don't. Let's not say anything at all. Let's not even bother speaking. Because when you do, you get very violent and you start pointing fingers and start telling me. I do not like being told what to do. Okay, I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Well, tell me, but it ain't going to work. Okay. Oh, shit. There you go. Probably knock you on the edge of your knob here. Here, but I'll Rob or Robin or Robert. Okay, but again, no, this person's going to lose their shit and say something very loud, very loud. Okay, so be careful of that. That's pretty much what happens next in your life. Okay. Oh God, yeah, it's toxic. Could be a Capricorn or a Gemini, maybe, or a life path 6. Who knows? But it's getting toxic. So there you go, Virgo. That is what we've got for you guys. Please make sure you smash that like button. If you want to know the outcome of your life of pretty much this week or a 2-week reading, it's all over on Patreon. I'm doing them constantly and just churning them out. Okay. I do more on Patreon than I do YouTube. So if you want your full weekly reading, all clarified, please make sure, I'm hoping that you do, is to join Patreon, silver or gold tier. Also, make sure you smash that like button again and subscribe if you can. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And next we are going to do Taurus.
All right, time to get busy, Kimosabi. Wake up, Sarah and Swindon. Shake a leg, Ned in Notting Hill. And you there, you up north, you Muswell hillbillies. And you, Harold, out of Hampstead. This is Aaron B. telling y'all to crack on.
Okay, so Taurus, it's your turn now. So thank you for joining. Thank you for hitting that like button if you can. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so. So thank you, Taurus. Really do appreciate it. So what we're going to do is the same as what we did for, who was I doing just now? Virgo is up here. So I'm going to ask that machine over there to pick a number between 1 and 6. And when it does, that is the reading that I'm going to give you guys, pretty much. But it'll be the next 48 hours. Your full weekly reading is over on Patreon, on the silver or the gold tier. So let's get started. Don't forget, Taurus, before we do, very, very, very quickly, you can watch this as a life path 5, a Taurus, or Sagittarius if you follow me in numerology. Okay, so Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 6.
Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 3.
3. So we've got feelings about you. So Taurus, how does Taurus's partner feel about Taurus?
Did you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he'd put on a dress and play a girl bunny?
Ooh, they love, well, the Empress. They definitely might see you very stoic, that you might not move too far, okay, but very lovely, very gorgeous, very sexy, very attractive, okay, very alluring.
Somewhere out there are 4 terrible fathers I wish I could thank for this great night.
Okay, someone that they want to be with. This is someone that is extremely attractive, okay, well, to the eyes of the beholder, or Manda, but to the one that they love, okay, at the moment. How does Taurus's partner feel about Taurus? 5, oh, 5 of Wands, okay. Very argumentative. This is also maybe as a single person, okay. I might be single, but I don't want any Tom, Dick or Harry, Dave, okay. I really ain't bothered whether you think that I'm sexy or not. I don't want a relationship.
Get the fuck down. Stay that ass down. Just get the fuck down. Calm down. I thought we were friends, and then you go run away from me.
Now, this might also be where someone is struggling to get along with their mother. Also, there could be a lot of family arguments as a mother, okay? And the mother sees the children, and the children see the mother as very argumentative, okay? Very argumentative. So, like, I mean, you know, what do you want me to say? How a person feels as if someone causes a lot of arguments, is always having a go at them. Okay. Now, this is also someone that's very single, doesn't really want bothering, okay, because they're getting very aggressive.
Ah, what the shit was that?
So, can see you as someone very difficult to approach, to talk to, maybe, Taurus. Let's see. But like I said, it could be life path 5, Taurus or Sagittarian, right? Let's see. But you take it however you will, right? Whoever in your life that it is that you or they have the majority of arguments with, it's that person, right? That's how they feel. They would, if you have an argument, they would see you that way, right? So let's see. Taurus. How does Taurus's partner feel about Taurus? 6 of Wands, someone that wants a lot of attention or gets a lot of attention, but very difficult in order to be able to get on the same page at times. The Magician, a new beginning, a fresh start. Okay, after an argument, we can then start to move on and move forward. But I am going to tell you what I think and what I feel. Ace of Cups is the fact that I do want this opportunity to be with you, okay? So they do love you, this person. There may be conflict at times where you just do not really agree with one another, but these can be like very tit for tat, like just very like, just kind of like, just stop moaning, stop complaining, stop being so aggressive, okay? It can be someone that always feels as if the other person, like you're always trying to get my attention when I haven't got time. Like I'm running out of time, I'm busy, and that is when you want my attention right here. Because the 6 of Wands can be someone that seeks for attention, okay? Let's see. And you give me the attention at the wrong time, right? You talk to me just at the wrong time as I'm about to go out the door. I'm in a rush, I've got loads to do, and then that's when you want me, okay? Let's see. Taurus. How does this Taurus's partner feel about Taurus? Ooh, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this seems to have come up through the last reading that I did of Virgo or Life Path 9. Okay, that there was a problem with a daughter or son and a mother, okay, that they were having a problem with. If this is your partner, I don't know, because this is not really speaking to them, and this is kind of like avoiding it, realizing that there might be competition. So for some of you, if there is someone that's thinking about approaching you, Taurus, and you are single, they're really having second thoughts around whether they should actually say something or not, because they feel as if they're going to be like denied and told no. Like, you know, I've told you once before, you know, I've told you what to do once before, but you didn't listen. Now, that's the same message that came through Virgo or Life Path 9. I've told you once before, please stop telling me what to do. I don't like being told what to do. Neither do I. I'm a Taurus. Okay, I believe in something, and if I do, I'm going to tell you that this is the way that we're supposed to do it. That's not how I think. That's not how I feel. That isn't how we're supposed to do it. Okay, so we can either agree to disagree or not talk at all. Okay, it's kind of one of those. That's how this person feels. Maybe at times that when you do talk, that you can only really get to, like, talk to one another by arguing here. Let me see. Unless there's a third party here, and this would be the beginning of, like, there's a third energy here, and this is the mistress, okay? And, like, have you gone to see her again? And this is like, you know, are you lying or telling me the truth? Have you been messaging the person or haven't you? Okay. So why is the Empress here for the feelings of how Taurus's partner feels about Taurus? Why is this Empress here? To do with the Wheel of Fortune, the karmic energy. Same, yeah, single, I told you. It feels like I don't want bothering, I don't want anybody, I don't want to be spoken to, I haven't got time for friends or people. I'm looking for a certain person, and that's it, and that's on my mind, and that's what I want. I'm staying single. I don't want you to come back. I don't care if you apologize. I really don't mind what you do, but I do not want bothering, and oh God, sorry, this thing is in the way. There you go. But like, I don't want bothering. I don't want you to speak to me. I don't want to know. I want to remain single. Okay. This is also a karmic ex. It's a karmic family situation. It might be someone that's been spending that much time focusing on their children's relationship that their children is actually saying, can you stop poking your nose into who I should be seeing and who I shouldn't be seeing? You're single. How's your love life going? Don't you throw that back in my face. Well, you told me. Why can't I tell you the same? Okay. Why can't you get on with someone in your relationship instead of spending that much time focusing on mine? Why can't you do that instead of focusing on me all the time? What about looking at yourself and focusing on you? You know, and that can be the thoughts and feelings of this. Now, if these are very, like, you know, Taurus, like, if you don't like hearing this, but it's true, then, like I said, the only way you're going to change that is by practicing. Practice makes perfect, okay? The way to get on with people is not keep doing the same thing that doesn't, right? It means belief. 5. Taurus, I can sometimes be stuck in my way. And I believe that things are supposed to happen that way. And if they don't, when I have a conversation with someone, I might be slightly diplomatic, but I'm going to also say, no. Hold on a minute. You might not think that things go that way, but I don't think the same as you. I am not you. You are you. And I am I. And I am I. An eye for an eye. Right? But that's how you see it. That isn't how I see it at all. Okay. So how do you get on? Right? Because that's how this person feels. How are you going to accomplish working on things if someone doesn't like being told what to do? Especially if you know someone that is a life path 4, a Scorpio, or like in their chart. Scorpio, life path 4, maybe Aries. Okay, don't like being told what to do because they're a 4. You're a 5. What you get out of that is a 9. Okay, PTSD, trauma, arguments, ghosting, abandoning, not talking, not speaking, not getting on, splitting up. Okay, being abandoned, being ghosted, okay, manipulated or feel as if the person's being manipulated. Okay, 5s always lead to a 9. Why? Because the 5 and the 4 make 9. 4 is an energy of the opposite sign of you, Scorpio, right? They're the most conflicted signs out are 5s, okay, 5s. 7s can be more devious, running around in and out, backwards and forwards, trying to escape a 5. Okay, trying to get away from an argument, trying to hide it. But the most conflicted cards in tarot are 5s, okay? Because they're aggression and fights and, you know, 9s, okay? 5 and 4 is 9, right? Don't have to worry about cards. It's just how things make cards happen, the numbers that make cards happen, right? So why is this 5 here? Through the thoughts and feelings. Yeah, I mean, you got the Queen of Cups here. So the person loves you. These are also family energies, but like, just because you love someone doesn't mean that you have the right to tell someone. Now, it might just mean how I feel about you is that I love you and I like being around you, but please don't keep telling me what to do. Please don't keep telling me what's going on in my own life. Like, you know, I don't like you just, I can get this with people. Sometimes, okay, people, right? People, Taurus. Sometimes people like to say, like, okay, this is all going on in your life. Make sure that you don't, and you're like, hello, this is my life. I know what's in the fridge. I know what's in the freezer. I know what's right in front of me. I can see it. Make sure that when you pull out the driveway, you don't hit the bin. I know. That's also telling someone. That's also informing them about, I don't want you to make a mistake, so I need to tell you what I see, but you don't. But sometimes it can be, oh, I'm just informing you that there's a bin out there, don't hit it. I know that there is. I can see it. Oh, okay. Right? Those sort of things can be very irritating for people when they're constantly having to be told that there are certain things in their life that they know. Right? Yeah. So, why do they have this Page of Pentacles in reverse? So, the 8 of Cups. Because the person keeps walking off and not listening, you see. So, Taurus, you've kind of got this feeling of, well, I mean, if there's a third party, you got 3 and 3. So I ain't going to be able to make any sense of that, right? because this would be, don't bother coming back. You might love me and I might love you and we might have a connection, but we still can't see eye to eye. You're always ghosting me. You're always abandoning me. You're always leaving me. You're always leaving me hurt, and and it hurts me that you won't listen to me, and it hurts me that you won't get on with me, and why can we not get on, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and it hurts me when you don't listen to me, but I keep telling you, please keep doing that. Like, if you're going to keep doing that, then I'm going to keep doing this. Well, you stick in your way then. Okay, well, stick in your way, but you're going to get hurt when I don't speak to you. Why do you hurt me so much? Because you keep doing this. This is the major of the minors here. This is more hurtful than this, because the reason why you get this is because of that here, right? The reason why you get this is because of that here, right? I told you, even though these are like 8s, right, here, this is still more of a major card than this, okay? Because it can be over the most smallest minor things, but because this is a very small, minor little argument. But why can we not seem to get on? It's because our belief isn't the same, okay? We don't believe in the same things, okay? I definitely do not believe in the thing called third party. Well, then end it with the person. But it struggles and it hurts me to let you go. But then why, if you don't get on, right? Why keep doing what hurts you, right? It's the definition of madness, okay? It's doing the same thing over and over again, receiving the same results, okay? It was Einstein, right? I think said that. The definition of madness is replaying out the same pattern in life and getting the same in return for what you did before. You get the same results over and over and over and over again. Every time I prove myself to do that, do I realise that it doesn't work, that they stop listening, they walk off from me, they don't listen, okay, and they go and they leave, and then I feel hurt the fact that they've left. But why is that? Because I'm trying to change the way they are. I'm trying to tell you I need more input, I need more love, I need more time, I need more attention, but you're not giving me it. Why? Well, because you keep trying to tell me to do that. I can't do that. I can't, prize blood out of a stone. I can only be who you wanted me to be when we first met. You knew that. That's who I am. So why are you always struggling to change me when you don't either? Well, I do. No, you don't, because you keep trying to change me. Right? So wondering why, I'm thinking, well, why do they keep walking off from me? Why do they not listen? Why do they not want to know? Because their belief is different. Okay? Because they do not believe in the same things, okay? So that's their feelings, is that they just can't seem to you've got yourself here underneath, Taurus, Sagittarian. If they're Taurus and Sag as well and 5s, you're going to have that. A 5 and a 5 is a 10, right? Is an ending and as a beginning, as an ending, as a beginning of a cycle that just constantly replays itself out until you're sick to death of it, right? Realising that you cannot change people. Okay, not by telling them. Asking them, sure. If you ask a person to do it and they do, great. But if you ask a person to do it and they don't or can't, still don't have a go, anybody. I'm asking you to do something nicely, but you still didn't do it. Now I'm going to have a go at you because the first time I asked you, you can. Some people can't. Okay, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 6.
Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 6.
6. Outcome at the end of the week. There you go, Taurus. So let's have a gander, bruv. What is the outcome at the end of the week for Taurus? The outcome at the end of the week for Taurus is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, love and sex and passion. 2 of Cups may be metaphysical energy. The Knight of Swords, you get word of mouth by someone that comes back, wanting to rectify what went on with the 6 that caused this argument and the separation for them to why they feel the way they do or why they're walking off. They soon come back because they still love you. There was love and there is love. There is a connection here. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Why do we do that? I don't know. So I want to come back because I still have a connection with you. But this might also be sex. Because the sex is great, I want to have sex, but, you see, the thing is when you get a bipolar energy here, right, Taurus, it's like that when you're together with one another, for a little while it can be really good, right, and then if you spend too much time with one another and you're on top of one another, it's like, oh, what is that forcing me away? Right? That's their chart replaying itself out. So they start to retract their energy, okay? They pull back, they do their own thing. When they do and they go to work, they go off and do their own thing. That's what masculines do. What feminine should also do too. When one energy focuses that much on another one that is just doing their own thing, they form an obsession of wanting the person to come back to feel like it did at the beginning of the relationship, or feel how it was when I was around you. When I was around you, it was great. When I was around you too much, it was too smothering. I couldn't cope, so I'm off. Okay, so if you can someone from Scotland maybe, but if you can figure this sequence out, that really does help in a lot of commitments and relationships, and it really has helped out mine, right, is to figure out this. This is what you need to figure out, right? Quality and the attention of time, right? How much time can we spend with one another by testing it, not asking each other, by testing it? Okay, day or two, we seem to get on really well, or 3 days maybe, but 2 or 3 days, we get on really well, right? Then what we need to learn by repetition is separation for a little while, okay? Give each other a break, give each other some breathing time, let you do you and I do me for a little bit, and then we'll come back together after a couple of 3 or 4 days and then see how that goes. And if we feel really good then, and then you go about your own way, I need to stop obsessing about you, and you need to stop obsessing about me, and we need to see how much we actually miss each other without arguing. And then when we do, we come back, we say very little or a lot, okay? But by accepting that, if you can do that, you start to figure out the fact that we've accomplished a lot by learning by the amount of times that we've done this. We know each other quite well. We know that if we spend a lot of time with one another, it can get very overpowering and very argumentative because we talk a lot. And because we talk a lot and we end up talking too much, we end up getting very frustrated with one another. So that means actually spend a little less time together than a lot more together to figure it out. Okay, so sometimes in life, less is actually more because you miss the person and you want to come back. Okay, as long as there isn't arguments in between it, when you've decided, okay, let's try this. Let's try dating once a week or once every 2 weeks if need be, right? But you got to trust me and I've got to trust you. Bam, right? Try that. Okay, something like that. But this person, at the end of the week, they are more than likely coming back in order to apologise. Now, this could be a father or a mother also, but they come back trying to rectify this 2 of Cups. Now, the only way you can ever learn by mistakes is by repetition and trying. If you do not try and you give up, you can give up and whenever you like. But a person in life can come back this week, next month, next year, 5 years or 10 years' time. Doesn't matter. They're a part of your soul group. They're never always gone forever. Some are, okay, but not majority of, right? They're always in your soul group. So they come back pretty much at any time. The way that you learn anything in life is by repetition, is by keep doing it, right? Because that means eventually things can work out if you keep trying because you get to know each other quite well. The majority of people on YouTube land know the fucking devastation of my relationship, right? How many times I've done that, right? But we love each other. Why? Because we come back to one another constantly, all the time, right? How have we found that now that we don't argue as much? Because she understands a lot about my ADHD and how much I can kind of get in my own head and start focusing on a lot of shit and not her. So she had to start to learn, well, I need to start focusing on me and the things that I want and that I want to do and not focus on you so much, right? So she learned to what? Work on herself. How do you do that? Is to understand is repetition and then stabilizing one's own mind. You stabilize your own mind. Okay. So you work on yourself by becoming more self-reliant on yourself. You rely more on yourself of what you do with you. Okay. So instead of like this energy of like tit for tat, one works on oneself as the other one's working on the other. How do you do that? Repetition. Keep working on it. Keep doing it. Right? It's the same with anything in life. It's the only way you're ever going to get better at anything is by keep doing it. Okay, over and over and over again until you're bored shitless of it and then do it more. Okay, without giving up. Like you can give up and then you come back, right? If you come back, what does that prove? That the person loves you, right? That they want to be with you. So the outcome at the end of the week for Taurus. Two of Swords. Oh, dear. Queen of Cups. I don't know. This person can have a lot of different energies of people. If you've been in a third party, your weekly reading will show me that. That's up to you. But there's this person's thoughts and they're thinking about coming back here. But it can also be torn between lovers, torn between two different people. It can be like as you move away, it could be one person here, right? They focus on this male, right? This female focuses on, right? There's three people here, right? This female here, she focuses on this person that she wants. But he, say, focuses on this person. This person here can already be in a commitment and a relationship, right? This person, as they're focusing on this person here, this one wants to come back. But this one, the reason why this one wants to come back here is because this one is focusing here. Their focus is drawn here. So that makes them codependent and reliant on this one. This one becomes more codependent and wanting this energy because this one isn't focusing on this one. You see, focus is everything. I told you, focus of energy, of where you put your energy and your time and the direction of is what brings results. Okay, is by... Because this is what will make this replay out and over and over and over again if there's a third energy, you see. Because this one focuses here, makes this one focus here. This one could actually be in a commitment. And that's what denies this one and tells you no, because I'm still in a commitment. So why do you keep wanting this person that you can't have? What about me? No, because I want this one. Okay, well, you can keep going after this one, but I want you. And why are you failing to see the fact that I'm right here behind you? Why can't you do that? Because that's the one I want. That, me wanting this one, is making you want me more. Right? But if you could only just turn around and focus on me, we could be together. But I want this one. So what's that doing? Making a drama triangle. Drama triangles can take a very long time to get out. Because sometimes when that happens, neither of you actually end up together. You all end up separate. Okay. One wants one, and this one wants the other one. The other one that's at the beginning here is already with someone. They're with someone. It makes this person want them more. I'm waiting for you to finish a cycle so I can be with you. Okay. When you finish that, you can then be with me. But how about me at the back that wants you? No. I want this person. Okay, well, you have that person then, and I'll just sit there with a metaphysical connection, waiting for you to see that fails, and then you'll come back to me eventually. Years later, I realised what? I'm in hell, going through a hell loop over and over again, getting aggressive, the fact that they don't want me, they want the other one. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys so far. Just a very interesting way of looking at things. Please make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe, please, guys. And also, I really would help me out so much if you were to join Patreon. I really do need some help with people that join Patreon. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I do need your support. Okay, so over there you get readings that come out a lot quicker because we go through it all and blah blah blah. So that is the silver or gold tier. Links are provided below. Thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time.